the father spent money to buy a woman, and after bringing her home, he asked his son to call her mom. This was the 11th mom his father had brought home this year, so the boy had already gotten used to it. He called out "Mom" to the woman. She responded coldly. At dinner, the father told the boy that the woman was his bought wife and would live here from now on. The boy hated this woman, but he had no choice. He had to live under the same roof with her. He found this woman very strange. She never went outside and just lay in bed all day sleeping. She kept eating nonstop. In the middle of the night, she would sneak and eat rice alone. Not only the rice in the pot, but the food in the fridge was eaten clean by the woman. With all the food gone, the boy could only trade food vouchers for something to eat. He ate the seaweed rice rolls he got with the voucher while doing homework. The woman would come uninvited, grab the rice rolls and stuff them into her mouth. The boy's name is Jim. He has lived with his father since he was little. His mother left the family when he was very young, and he relied on his father. But his father never cared for him. Every day after school, he delivered milk to earn extra money for the family. When he got home, he still had to cook for his father. His father had brought 10 women home over the years, but every woman left after a while. Although he never knew what his father did for a living, he hated every woman his father brought home. The woman brought a lot of food home and sat on the floor eating alone. Who hadn't had dinner yet, wanted to eat, but something about her presence made him unable to speak up. The woman ate happily. Jim couldn't focus on his homework anymore, and he could only pound the table in frustration. The woman seemed to notice Jim's discomfort and generously invited him to eat with her. Though Jim was curious about how she had money to buy food, he still went over and ate with her. But halfway through eating, Jim noticed the packaging came from the supermarket he often visited. He rushed to check his food vouchers and found that he only had 2 left. He was furious, but by then, the woman was full and reading a magazine. Jim decided to get back at her, so while the woman was sleeping, he deliberately turned up the TV volume. The woman woke up annoyed and turned up the volume on her radio. Seeing her trying to compete with him, Jim turned the TV up to the max. Finally, the woman couldn't take it anymore and ran over to turn off the TV. The next day, Jim's food vouchers were discovered by his classmates. They mocked him for being a poor kid with no food. This led to a fight between him and the classmates on the playground. When Jim got home after school, he found the woman collapsed on the floor and slowly realized something was wrong. He took her to the hospital and discovered that he had misunderstood her. The woman had diabetes with accompanying hypoglycemia. That's why she was always craving food and appeared weak all the time. After this incident, their relationship unconsciously grew closer. Days passed. Jim and the woman got to know each other more. He gradually became attached to her and would share his fairy tale storybook with her. This book was very precious. It was the only gift Jim's biological mother had left him. But one day, Jim's father accidentally discovered the hidden fairy tale book.